Welcome to the very first episode of Paths to Fortunes. There are many paths you could take to creating a fortune. We'll explore the paths here. Whether you're here to learn about building a fortune through investing in real estate, teaching your kids good financial habits, creating a financial legacy, or saving money, you're in the right place. Here at Paths to Fortunes, we focus on building real wealth for real people. People who weren't born with millions of dollars in a trust fund, but dream of leaving a fortune for their kids and grandkids and teach them how to manage it so they don't waste it. I'm Heidi Four. I'm a real estate investor, a business coach, and a financial coach. My goal is to help you find the right financial path for you so that you can build a fortune and love your life. Real estate, family, and financial freedom. Your path starts here. I am going to start episode 1 by sharing a little about why I decided to create this podcast and tell you what you can expect in future episodes. Over the years, I've learned a ton about building wealth from books, podcasts, networking events, classes, coaching, and having coffee with millionaires. I have what I have because of what I learned and my consistency in applying it. Because of what I've learned and who I've coached, I know that I can help you. And that's why we're here today. I'll share with you what's worked for me and what hasn't, so you can avoid the mistakes I made. Meeting the right people on your path changes everything, absolutely everything. The conversations that you have change your destination and how quickly you get to where you want to be. I want to be one of those people on your journey, helping you reach your financial goals faster. For me, teaching about financial choices isn't just about numbers. It's about giving the next generations the tools to successfully grow and manage a fortune themselves, and how to appreciate money and use it to help others. I hope every generation leaves the world better than they found it, and having money funds the missions to make it happen. But first, we have to build the fortune. So together, we'll explore strategies for saving time and money to get to Financial Freedom Day. I define Financial Freedom Day as the day you are working because you want to, not because you have to have a job. You are financially independent from having to have a job, and you can live where you want, do what you want, and spend time with whomever you want. For some of my business coaching clients, Financial Freedom Day was the day that they didn't have to have a job anymore. And for others, they wanted to keep working, but work in a different industry. For others, they wanted to keep working so that they could build up their wealth for their next generation. So just because you get to the day where you can retire, I know a lot of people choose to keep working or work in a different industry because it's interesting, because it provides fulfillment. When you have financial independence, you can make those choices. There are many paths you can take to building a fortune. I've chosen real estate rental properties as my path to get to Financial Freedom Day. You might be thinking, but Heidi, why? Why rental properties instead of saving money in other places? Well, let me tell you what I found out over the last 22 years that I've been a real estate agent. Rental properties offer 5 advantages. Number 1, a steady stream of income from a product everyone will always need. Number 2, the potential for long-term appreciation. Number 3, the ability to build equity with borrowed money. Number 4, great tax advantages that other asset classes don't have. And number 5, the ability to physically touch and improve the asset. A rental property portfolio can build a lasting legacy for generations to come. Even though I've been a real estate agent since 2002, I didn't get serious about being a real estate investor myself until 2018. I was just working all the time. So I got really determined at that time to pursue financial independence so that I could be a mom more and volunteer more. I had started a charity to help orphans and foster kids get the education they need, and I was raising a lot of money and contributing to that, but I wanted to be able to volunteer more time to that. Giving people knowledge is very important to me. And in my opinion, giving knowledge is the longest lasting gift that we can give. And so whether I'm giving that to kids through my charity or giving it to kids in my family or providing knowledge to people that I teach when I'm on stages or people that I teach in my online courses, I just love giving away knowledge. In each episode of this podcast, I'll give you knowledge on one specific topic. And throughout our time together, we will cover a wide range of topics here, including which zip codes and cities are good for rental properties, how to find the right investment property within a certain city, buying properties using a small amount of your cash, property management strategies so that you can manage your own properties or know what to expect of a property management company if you hire one. Maximizing income once you have multiple properties is something else we'll talk about. We will talk about pros and cons of investing in apartments versus houses. We will discuss tax strategies to help you save and grow your wealth. We will explore dynamics of working with family members. It's interesting sometimes. I'll share strategies for teaching kids about money so that they have good money habits too and are able to manage a fortune if you choose to leave one to them. And from time to time, I'll have guests on my show to also give you specific actionable tips for growing wealth. I will interview professionals about ways to protect your assets through LLCs and trusts and having the right insurance. We will explore the mindset and habits of successful real estate investors so that you can emulate their success and achieve your own financial freedom. We will get real about how to go from financial struggles to financial freedom and talk to people who've done it about how they did it. I truly believe that we can all grow faster and go farther by sharing our proven methods with each other. This podcast can be your roadmap to knowing what to do next. Real steps about real strategies to help you create real wealth for yourself and future generations. And that's what makes Paths to Fortunes different. I will do what other financial speakers don't do. I will give you specific, actionable steps in every episode instead of big picture ideas and an unobtainable objective like some of them do. Today's specific tip is to subscribe to this podcast and follow me on all the social media places. Just look for my name, Heidi4. It's spelled HEIDIFORE. I am inviting you to join me on this journey. Hit that subscribe button so you never miss an episode. If something I've said today resonates with you, share this podcast with someone who also might like to hear it. This podcast is for anyone interested in real estate investing, whether you already own rental properties and want to expand your portfolio, or you're just getting started and need guidance. It's also for parents and grandparents who want to teach their kids how to build wealth through good financial habits. Share this podcast with them. My hope is that as you listen, you'll develop confidence to make the changes that make a difference and make real progress towards your financial goals. I would love for you to tell me when you do make progress. I love hearing success stories from people I've helped. Please find me on social media because I want to hear from you. This is a two-way conversation and I can't wait to connect with you. Send me a message telling me what questions you have about real estate investing. What do you want to teach your kids about money? What struggles do you have with family members and money? What do you wish you could do different with budgeting? Are you struggling to figure out how to save money? Do you want advice on keeping spending under control? I will cover the most common questions that I'm asked in future episodes. And speaking of which, let me leave you with a teaser for our next episode. We'll be diving straight into the basics of investing in rental properties. Whether you want to buy your 15th rental house or your first, you need to know where to look. We will look at several cities and compare them. And on future episodes, I'll share the websites and apps that I use to find out if a house is a good deal within those cities. You do not need a pen and paper to take notes. I will take notes for you. Just sign up on pathstofortunes.com to get the Paths to Fortunes email newsletter. Thank you so much for joining me today. I am so excited to grow with you. With each episode, I will guide you as you choose your path and build your fortune. Until next time, I hope you stay grateful, stay focused on your destination, and keep building the life that you want with the people you care about. I'm Heidi4, wishing you the best of luck on your Paths to Fortunes.